When we got to New Mexico, the South Boundary Trail still had a bunch of trees down, so riding from the top wasn't going to be the experience we wanted. We chose instead to take a shuttle from Garcia Park and go from there. Lindsay from Turquoise Tours was a good resource, so we picked her brain on the way up. She did such a good job describing the trail that even the two of us didn't get lost, which was a miracle. See what Lindsay has to say about the South Boundary Trail before we bring you around with us.
So we're here with Lindsay Mapes from Turquoise Tours. We just got an awesome ride up to the South Boundary Trail, and we are at the midpoint. Where are we?
We're in Garcia Park, which is not really a park, it's just a series of gorgeous high mountain meadows.
Okay, so we're wimping out today. We're doing the halfway trip. We're not going to go to Angel Fire today.
It's not wimpy at all. That's what at least 50% of the people do is Garcia Park.
Okay, so what makes this the most epic ride in New Mexico?
Well, first of all, it's ranked as the #1 ride in New Mexico, the #1 trail, I think on MTV Project. And it's the #1 ride to get lost, so you end up exploring all sorts of other cool places. But it's a trailhead to trailhead ride. The longest is about 20 miles. You're going to do about a 12-mile ride. It's going to take you probably 4 hours because you're going to stop along the way. There's so many beautiful scenes. You will probably not run into anyone on the trail, even though it's the #1 trail in New Mexico, because that's what happens in New Mexico. We get the trails to ourselves. You will ride through various different types of terrain. You'll start in high alpine. You'll go through aspen, long chunks of aspen corridors. You'll get down to high desert. You'll do some downhill style riding. You'll do some cross-country riding. It's just a very diverse trail. You get to experience all of New Mexico in one 12-mile section. It's stunning.
Okay, it's awesome. So if any of you guys out there ever want to take a tour and get a shuttle, Lindsay's your gal.
Call Turquoise Tours. We'd be happy to take you up to the South Boundary.
Awesome.
Thanks.
So we're at 11,000 feet with 500 feet of climbing until we go down. It's a lot of snowstorms this winter, so we expect there to be about 15 or 20 trees down. Here's the first one. Still climbing out of the bowl. So things start to level out for like a minute, and right after that, while you're on this fire road, is the most common place that people get lost. So we climb back up again to show you where that is, so you don't miss the trail. It starts getting a little like tiny rocky here, and then it shoots off to the right. See this? If you keep going, you're going down 1,500 feet and climbing back up again. Woohoo! The trail from this point is amazing. Long stretches of mostly down, tight single track through the pinyons, small rocks and roots most of the way down, until the last 2 miles where the real fun begins. Things begin to twist more tightly and the rocks get bigger, so you get a little bit more of a downhill experience in the last few miles of this trail. Got sap on my pants and the tree stump. There's too much air in this fork. Yeah. The smell here is amazing. Temperature here is so good too. It's probably like 70. Nice and dry. This is great, but man, you slip on a root. There's a far way down on the right. feel like I wasn't sold on this bike yesterday, just in the flat sandy climb over on Horse Thief. Here it feels stable, capable, nice. Nice save. That would have freaking blew. What is this? The sand is dry. The rocks. Alright, I'm gonna slow down. I need a repeat of Arizona here. Man, so fun. This dropper post is great.
This is a pinyon pine, and it's supposed to smell like vanilla.
Oh my god, it smells so good.
So here's a post where the trail splits in two. 164 is the south boundary and 166 is something that starts with an O something or other. 166 is the easier way down.
It's 2 miles.
It adds 2 miles? 4 miles I thought. And it adds some miles. We're just going to stay on the south boundary trail. I think we should have started this from the very top, but there were too many trees down up there, so we're almost done. Yeah, this bike's pretty good. Left turns. Tough. I think we're almost done. It's very sad. Very sad. Holy crap, this is freaking great. If I lived out here, I would consider this bike. Sure. Ooh, bad line. just what we thought the trails would be like here. Kind of disappointed yesterday. Today is freaking great. This is one of the favorite things I rode
It's pretty cool.
my whole life.
Better than Algreppas?
Yeah.
Parts of it and like the after the bowl and the big trees and stuff,
Uh-huh.
that remind me a little bit of Algreppas. Some of those flows.
Yeah. Loose. Good stuff. Oh, almost. Holy crap. Hairpin. Amazing. Holy shit, we're back at the car. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's the best ride we've ever had. So short. Best ride ever. South Boundary Trail. What are you doing? I want to do that again.